So the first thing we're going to do is take our NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and what this is going to do is just basically going to serve as our base and primer, and what that's going to do is just help your eyeshadow stay on a lot longer, as well as make the colors that you apply onto your eyes a lot more vibrant. And yes, I look ridiculous, but once we blend everything out, it's not gonna look like that anymore. Well, I mean, it's still gonna look kind of funny, but not as bad. So you just want to take your fingers, clean fingers, and just take that product and just rub it all over your eyelid from your brow bone to your lower lid. Now for the fun part, we're moving on to eyeshadow. I'm taking my Naked 3 palette, and the color I'm going to be starting off with first is called Nooner. It's like a purplish mauve color. It looks really, really nice. It looks something like that. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to start applying that in our outer V at first. So try to keep the color in just a very tight spot for right now, because we are going to go back and blend it. So you don't want to start off putting it, you know, too high. So just keep it basically in your crease for now, and we'll go back and blend it. Now I'm going to be taking my Eco Tool brush. It has a very, very precise tip. It doesn't look like it, but it does. You're going to be taking that same product and you're just going to focus it in your crease. And the reason I switched brushes was because this brush gives you a much more precise application. It's not going to be like very spread out. It's going to be pretty, you know, sharp as to where I put it. And the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to, you know, just have a really defined crease. Of course, we're not going to leave it like this. I do go back and forth between adding product, blending, and so forth. So you're just going to be going back and forth between the two until you like what you see. Now to soften up the edges of your eyeshadow, you're just going to take a fluffy brush like the one you see here and just smudge it out just a little bit to where you don't see any more harsh lines and it all looks very smooth and very seamless. Next, you're going to go back into your Naked 3 palette, taking a flat brush, taking the color, what is it called? Trick, the coppery, sparkly color, and packing that onto your lid. For the inner corners, I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil once again and just putting a tiny little amount in my inner corner. This is just going to help the eyeshadow I'm going to be placing there show up a lot better and stay on longer. And I'm taking a shimmery white shadow by Femme Couture in the color Velvet Pearl. And I'm just applying that with a very, very small, precise brush. And once we start finishing up with that, you're just going to add some on your brow bone to give it a nice highlight. And now for the black liquid liner, I am going to kind of speed through this a bit because I think it's just going to make the video too long. But if you guys would like an in-depth how I do my liquid liner or how to do it, just leave a comment below and I will get that up for you guys. And for the mascara, everybody knows how to put on, you know, some mascara. It's pretty basic, so I'm not going to spend 5 minutes on this. Unless, you know, you want me to, just leave a comment below so I know. I am using the Telescopic Carbon Black by L'Oreal, by the way. Next, I will be taking my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner in black and just applying that in my waterline. The first half of your lash line, you will be taking Dark Side from that same palette and applying that on your lash line. For concealer, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand Sable number 20 and applying that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin. I am speeding through this like crazy because I do have a in-depth tutorial on my channel, so make sure you check that out. And here I'm just blending everything out with a damp blending sponge. I will be taking my Pro Concealer by LA Girl. This is a concealer, but I like to use the darker shades for contouring. They're absolutely perfect. It comes with a brush already attached to it, which makes it super easy to apply. I definitely recommend these. They're super cheap. So here I'm just speeding through it. If you would like a very in-depth tutorial, which I think I would like to do, just please leave a comment down below and I will get that up for you as well. So here you just gotta, and the thing about this product is you gotta keep it moving, because especially the darker shades on a light complexion, because it will set very quickly. They are very pigmented and very strong, so just keep blending back and forth between, you know, your brushes, your beauty blenders, whatever you got, until you get a very blended look. And it's okay if the contour kind of, you know, got out of place as far as your nose, because you could always go back and place a little bit of concealer down the bridge of your nose and just, you know, blend it out all over again, and it'll be fine. Taking my Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder, I'm going to be placing that everywhere I highlighted. And make sure you're patting underneath your eyes. And, well, pat period, don't drag. It's not as important as under your eyes, but still, it's just recommended. It just gives you a much more flawless look as well as more coverage. Now taking my e.l.f. blush brush, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the color in the middle right there. I'm just going to take that color and use it to set anywhere I put the darker concealer. So I'm just using this as a setting powder. For blush, I'm going to be taking my absolute favorite blush by Milani called Luminoso, and I'm going to be placing that on the apples of my cheeks. I usually do a creepy fake smile so that I can tell exactly where the apples of my cheeks are, like so, and I don't like to drag it, past that. Now taking any brown lip liner, I cannot remember where I got this, nor does it have a name because it smudged off, so just take any brown liner and start lining your lips. For this look, try not to overdraw your lips, just try to keep it with your natural shape. You don't want to draw too much attention to them, you really want your attention to be focused to the eyes. So just take your time with this. If you are new to this, use small strokes. It helps a lot. And here I'm placing that brown liner on the outsides of my mouth. What this is going to do is just going to help balance out the color we're about to put on our lips. So I don't like my lips to look too nude or like too washed out. Like if I have no lips, it's just not my thing. So I do like to have a nice brown liner on the outside, if anything. I'm taking Revlon's Color Burst Matte Balm in the color Complex. I seriously love this stuff. It's super pigmented and it's so easy to work with. So with this, I'm just going to be rubbing the lip liner and lip balm together to create the perfect brownish nude color. Guys, so this is my finished look. I really hope you like it and get inspired to try to recreate it. If you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like to see, maybe in depth or just an idea you want to throw out there, please feel free to do that. Leave a comment down below. I really thank you guys for visiting my channel, and until next time.